Greetings to our gracious Father. Your children are before you this morning, as always, to show our appreciation for your kindness, for guiding and leading us, keeping us till today. We hand over our leader Mazin Nambikane and all those that are assisting him over to you. Guide, protect them. We cannot do anything without you. This is why we confide in you. This is why we believe in you. And we will continue to honor your name. Ise. Today is March 17, 2021. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. Reaching you through Radio Biafra London and the Ipob Community Radio. We can also get us on Simple App, Simple Radio. My name is Mazi Alozie, and we are operating on the directorship of our leader, Mazi Namdekano. Most of us have seen what is going on. Riots, instability, insecurity. We are not saying nothing. Those that are speaking out are the ones that are being chased. It used to be a daily routine. Once somebody opens mouth, bring the DSS. There's so much you can cover. Pregnancy. You continue to cover it. Cover it. Until you can no longer cover it. It becomes, when are you going to bring it down? That's the state of affair we are facing. They have been covering, bandaging the issues we have. And the means by which they do it is to terrorize you, to intimidate you. And this is the handwork of Britain. Enforce, intimidate. And then they will keep quiet, but it is not happening. The dissatisfaction has spread all over. And who is to blame? Blame those in charge. Stitching time saves 9, and they refuse to. They refuse to listen. They counted on their intimidation. Intimidate them, and they will come down. Do you remember the answers that took place? What did they do? They came out with full force to intimidate, kill, maim, and deny. They deny what happens in broad daylight. How much more at night when nobody's watching? When there are no floodlights, they'll kidnap. They kidnap in the daytime. Have you weighed how much they kidnap at night? People continue to be missing from Biafra land, from Oduduwa land, and from the Middle Belt. What they do is that they tell you, we have a disturbance in Northeast Borno. How come? Who are the ones responsible? They are. They are the ones responsible. If they're not responsible, these problems would have been solved a long time ago. Every day we hear about killings, beheadings. Killings and beheadings. I'll give you an example. Suspected armed herdsmen on Monday reportedly kidnapped 5 persons in the Ayamelum local government area of Anambra State, Ibere TV has learned. According to the Punch, one of the victims, Francis Onwacho, is President General of Omo Community, the State Police Public Relations Officer Mohammed Haruna confirmed the incident. Let me go back. The State Public Relations Officer Mohammed Haruna confirmed the incident. The state, Anambra State Police Public Relations Officer confirmed the incident. Who is he? Mohammed Haruna. He said he was not aware of the number of victims as of press time, adding that the report he got was that the President General of the community was kidnapped. Haruna said the command had commenced investigation into the circumstances surrounding the incident. State Police. Kidnapping. Public Relation, Haruna. There are Fulanis in Anambra's government. And they went as far as kidnapping community leader. And why am I saying this? I'm bringing it to the consciousness and cautiousness of Biafrans. Those that are working for the Zoo government and say they are forming Biafra government. We know who you are, we know what you're doing. But we are saying it openly that when they will come for you, don't get surprised. You are a tool they are using. And when they get through using you, they will discard you like a waste paper. And people must be aware that we say things the way we see them. We harm nobody. We chase nobody. But we are always calling your attention to the roles you are playing. If you're not an agent, after the announcement, you would have been apprehended by the DSS. That is one. The second one is the same Biafra nation. Listen to this. Because when we tell you we are IPOB, we are Biafrans, we stand by what we say. Insecurity, where are these governors? I may ask, where are they? What they do is envy. What they do is challenge what has been put in place to protect the people, which they have not been able to do. But people will come. They know they have government that cannot be relied upon. Government that cannot provide security. You know that there are people that have sworn to protect you. You did not face them. You face Obiano. You've been facing Obiano, Uguanye, Ibazo. Name them.
Now, you know, Funa Babu Anaku, Yabu, Yemma yesterday, the Flano Bulu Beach, Omo, one Nanya, Putawanya, kidnap Wanyozo, Nemotonya Kahamibis. Please, Anambra State government, we really need your help. Our willing working governor Obiano, you are our brother. Tell things are very going wrong in Ayam Melomo. In Ayam, people are not happy. Umaza Melman was happy. Speaker, you are our brother. Please do something for us. If we are missing Ayam Melomo, you also are missing Abai. Umunna na tusuji batasabai. Nesani ha Melomo to one night kidnap boy. Kuasi umunna, nebu munna. Umaya Meloma, Musigana angry youth no see. Bikono. Our willing working governor. We really need your help. Biko, I need your help. Biko, we need your help. Different guy in Oboda. Layer different animal. Kidnap also many of us here. Since you want to done for better. How about Basiani Moya? Nemoto, Egorod na December. Different animal. Where my you to I wear na goni since nebe biko will I na yogi amoyi moriki me na ya mere me be abeg we are begging you in the name of God umunne gị na anwụ na goni mana anyị nwere onye dịka gị abeg biko thank you governor ya this message going to direct to speaker of Anambra State. Things are very going wrong in Anambra State, especially I am Melomo. The Inanya Funa Iena Menu. Ihocho and Messin I am Melomo kidnap PG or more last week, which is day before yesterday. Yesterday in the evening, one of my friends, Inaya Motie, Ogomotana Christmas,
Now, do you see why we get angry? Where we say that our people have no brains. Where we say that our people will continue to suffer. The people of Anambra from Anyamelmo, what has Obiano done for you? You're calling him Willing Willie, your able governor and your speaker, your brother. And then at the same time, you're incapable of showing your anger. You are incapable of protecting yourselves. You are incapable of fighting back. You are relying on Obiano that will watch them kill you and not say anything. He has been watching them kill you. This is not the first, not the second, numerous times. And then this. Do you see why we say that our people have a problem? If he is working Willie, why is he not working? Why hasn't he chased the Fulanis out? They are in his government. All of you are lost. You have been sold. They are in you. They are all around you. And now they are showing you that they own you. Maybe you're speaking because your brother has been affected, your friend. It is business as usual. You will make sure the message goes to the speaker and to the governor. That means he is not connected with the people. He is well detached. He does not listen to the news. He does not listen to the menace caused by the Fulanis because he is out of touch. But you are calling him working Willie. If he is working, why are you crying? If he is working, why are you complaining? Where are the policemen that will chase you when they see you as a young man? Where are the soldiers that will chase you when they see you as a young man? They are nowhere to be seen. They are not at the scene. Our leader, Mazin Nandekanu, is doing the job. But you are blind to see where to, the direction where to go. No, you did not. You turn back to Willie to protect you. Our people are foolish. You see road, you don't want to follow the road. You want to enter the bush. Go ahead. Continue living in denial. You're not dealing with your problem because you have a problem. You're dealing with yourself. You see somebody that cannot do anything, you are excited because he is your brother. He is your friend. Let me tell you what will happen. It is happening. We are fighting insurgency. I said it right. We are fighting insurgency. Which insurgency are you fighting? Who did what? The Fulanese and the very, very cabals that hijacked the government have been telling you they are fighting insurgency. And the US gave them a lot of money. They used it. They channeled it to their Fulani people. And then US gave them equipment. They handed those equipment over to Boko Haram. And today, Buratai is nowhere to be seen. He has ducked. And when I say he has ducked, he was the one that was in charge to ensure that the Fulanese and his colleagues stop the crime they are committing. But that did not happen. The money given to him couldn't be accounted for. Revealed 1 billion meant for weapons was released, shared among ex-service chiefs secretly. The 1 billion set aside by President Muhammad Buhari late from the excess crude account to buy military ammunition was released to the military and shared among the Air Force, the Army, and the Navy under the immediate past service chiefs. It was learned that the 1 billion release, which was greeted with widespread criticism when President Buhari announced so in April 2018, was approved by the National Assembly and shared with the military arms in 2019 without public knowledge to avoid more criticism. They get the money, they share it. They share it. They don't care. They have everything put in place. For you. But what gets to me is that when all these things are being done, you are watching Britain not say anything. You are watching the US not say anything. You are watching the United Nations not say anything. You are watching the Security Council not say anything. You are watching the WTO not say anything. World Trade Organization not say anything. You are watching the European Union not say anything. May it surprise you. Upon all the killings in the Middle Belt, upon all the killings that's going on in the Middle Belt, upon all the killings that's going on in the Oduduwa land, upon all the killings that's going on in Biafra land, they don't talk about it. What will United Nations will say is that United Nations and federal government launched 1 billion 2021 humanitarian plan for Northeast. You had me right. United Nations, federal government launched 1 billion for 2021 humanitarian plan for Northeast. The United Nations and federal government, along with development partners, have launched the 2021 humanitarian response plan for the insurgency ravaged northeastern part of Nigeria. The humanitarian response plan represents a collective vision for humanitarian action in 2021 and requests $1 billion to enable partners provide critical services to the 6.4 million most vulnerable people from a pool of 8.7 million people in need of some form of humanitarian assistance in 2021 in Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa. Now, this is where I want you to pay attention to. According to the UN, a combination of escalating conflict, displacement, and disruption to and loss of livelihoods due to COVID-19, restrictions could lead to hunger for millions of Nigerians living in Northeast. When you talk about shunning, ignoring you, you see the level. May I remind you about the World Bank? When the World Bank president said that they don't care about any part of Nigeria other than the north, that the late Buhari directed them to pay attention to the north. How come they have the clout to do what they do? Do you remember? Humanitarian Affairs Disaster Management Minister said her name is Hajia Sadiya Omar Farouk, working for her people. Do you see it? Hajia Sadiya Omar Farouk. They have the link. Our people will have the link. When they get there, they will change their demeanor. They are after their people. They are the one causing the insurgency. They are the one causing the disturbance. And at the same time, they are milking the world, borrowing and getting aids. And you will pay for it. Send your people to do what they are supposed to do. They will deny you. They will act that they have never seen you before. They are in a position. They are in a position to do something. They will not do it. Rather, they will speak grammar to tell you how much they have acquired successfully on intellectual level. When they cause the trouble, they know their agenda. United Nations know their agenda. And they are in support of what is happening to you. Can the Oduduwa tell us how many times the United Nations have condemned what is happening in Oduduwa land? None. How many times have they condemned what's happening in Middle Belt? None. How many times? Oh, we talk about Biafra land. They don't even say anything where they'll send the BBC Igbo service. Headquartered in Lagos. Directed by the Fulanis. And you are telling me, Willie Obiano, that the Fulanis are killing you. We refuse to wake up. We refuse to wake up. Not just that. Not just that. You see, our people, the South, we have common problem. Now they are getting billions. Now you see the insurgency from the North. And look at what Lai Mohammed is telling you. Federal government cannot destroy bandits hideout in forest. Lai Mohammed. Federal government cannot destroy bandits hideouts in forest. Lai Mohammed. They cannot, but the UN can give them aid in 1 billion, and foreign governments will give them the ammunition and planes, but they cannot be able to destroy bandit hideouts in the forest. But in Biafra land, in Olu, they were able to claim that they are attacking ESN in the forest. But to their own people, to the Fulanis and the terrorists, the bandits, the Boko Haram, the cattle herdsmen, the ISWAP, name it, federal government cannot destroy their hideouts. How come? Minister of Information Lai Mohammed has given reasons the federal government will not destroy forests where bandits use as hideouts to carry out kidnappings in the country. Mohammed, speaking with Channel TV on how to eliminate bandits, said the ecosystem will be affected if government destroys the forest. Ho, ho, ho. My, oh, my. Do you see how they reason? They like the ecosystem. They don't want the forest destroyed, but they have the cattle herdsmen destroying your virgin forest. Physically destroying it. Chopping down to... They are changing the dynamics. They are trying to reforest their place and then make the South desert. If somebody like Lai Mohammed can come up openly and tell you that, which has been said here, anything you miss from Radio Biafra, you're done. We have repeatedly said that this is their aim. The certification of the South. You heard me right. Mohammed, speaking with Channels TV on how to eliminate bandits, said the ecosystem will be affected if government destroys the forest. But they want you to give them forest for Uga. Uliobiano, Uguani, Okowa, name it. Ipazo, Wike, whatever, those, autumn, whatever. Like Mohammed said, to eliminate bandits will cause the destruction of forest, that the ecosystem will be affected. So if you eliminate the bandits, you are eliminating ecosystem. And then what reason did he give you? That the better solution to eliminate bandits from the forest was to have better consultation between subnational government, the federal government, and the security agencies. Who are these security agencies? Don't they include the military? Are they not the ones that will eliminate the bandits? The minister said we cannot destroy the forest because of climate change. The better approach is not to destroy the forest because it would affect the ecosystem, but we will need better consultation. Those forests are used as hideouts, but I think with technology today, and when all our platforms are delivered, it will no longer be business as usual, as the forest will not save those criminals and bandits. But again, we need to collaborate. I don't know what to tell you. We are on our leader's speech. The speech he made the other day. We are still dealing with it. But this is how it is linked. They know what they're doing. Economically, they are squeezing us as hard as they can. And they are destroying our forest. They can go and bomb Olo in the forest, but they cannot bomb the bandits that are committing the crimes in their forest, because it will destroy the ecosystem. And what they do is tell you that they want Ruga, farmer-herdsman clash, and the United Nations will give them 1 billion. You must wake up and fight. Those you are hoping to save you are the ones responsible for your situation. They are responsible for your situation. And that is engineered by the European countries, especially Britain. If you don't say European countries, tell me any of them that have come to your rescue. And we are so drunken or drunk with the idea that EU will come. Instead of doing what you're supposed to do, you're waiting for EU. Instead of you taking care of your forest, you are calling walking Obiano that is not doing anything. And you're there dying. And you're calling him to come and rescue you. Is there anything we are not understanding? Is there anything that we have not been told? What more do you know? The same lie Mohammed has told you without mixing words. Bandits, criminal herdsmen are not Nigerians. Federal government. Who are they? The federal government yesterday addressed the issue of insecurity facing Nigeria, saying some of that the bandits and criminals has been terrorizing the country are not Nigerians. But you allowed them. You invited them. We know when you invited them. We know when you opened your border and they trooped in. And what reason are they using? ECOWAS. What else do we need to know? All they are telling you is that they own Nigeria. All they are telling you is that they can do what they want to do, say what they want to say. You are not in a position to do anything. But do we understand that? Do we make sense out of it? But when our leader will open his mouth, you will insult him. You will accuse him of heaven knows what. Things that are not in any shape or form worth saying. You accuse our leader out of jealousy. Are we understanding what we are facing? Are we? Just as we talked about insecurity, just as we talked about what is happening, the same Enugu area. Don't say it's just Enugu. In Arochukwu yesterday, they beheaded this individual in Arochukwu. And where is Ibazo? All those that are after Eastern Security Network, but are unable to protect their goat, not to talk of human being. This is the agony of people from Arochukwu yesterday.
Can I have it? This thing is live. Okay. I need to video this thing. Only Drega direct. Only Drega direct. Yeah, like
Chineke Obasi. He has given you our leader. Work with him. No. People are keeping quiet. The one Nigerianist. You see what is happening. I want you to see your situation, your condition. What's coming to you. And we have the ESN established, put in place by our leader, driving these people away from the forest. And what do? For the fact that they are hell-bent on destroying your forest, they attacked ESN and they paid heavily for it. And you have those Odemba, brainless Uzodimba, initiating the attack to fulfill, to appease his masters, his Fulani slave masters. You had him. Did you ever question why in the first place ESN was established? It's to protect you, to get them away from the forest. If they have the brain to protect their forest, you don't have the brain to preserve your forest. Your Ezes, your Igwes, and all what not are working to destroy your forest. If the Fulanis have the brain to understand that their climate is not friendly, as with every other thing, how they envy you they want to destroy your forest as well. If they cannot let you manage your future, and they cannot let you rule over them, they will mislead you and ensure that your forests are gone. Thanks to the good service of Obiano, Ugwanye, Ibazo, Uzademba, Inwike. These are your marvelous working governors that have been bought by the Fulanis to enslave you. There's something that I would have said with this, but it's not counting. It made me laugh when I saw it. The same person claiming not to be Igbo is mounting a campaign in Ikwere for 2023. Because of what Asari Dukubo said. They know what they are doing. You can deny. You can erase your name. People know who you are. Unless when you were born, nobody gave you a name. Nobody can identify your mother and your father. Then the community will give you a name. For all these things that have been going on, our leader established ESN. Have you ever thanked him? Those of us that do are very appreciative of his services. For those international donors, this is where you send your money. The account name is Indigenous People of Biafra Petros Inc. The account number is 669-680-115. The SWIFT code is Chasus 33. The bank name JP Morgan Chase. For the ESN. We are very much happy that they are here, but we must support them. For those in diaspora, the account name is Indigenous People of Biafra Petros Inc. Routing number is 044 000037. The account number 669-680-115. If you are using Zelle, you go to ipobosana@yahoo.com. ipobosana@yahoo.com. ipobusana@yahoo.com. Other donors, you go to www.ipobinusa.org. www.ipobinusa.org. It's not only that. It's not only that. We have a fundraising. And those are the ones that you need to pay attention as well. It is not just fundraising in one area. We have fundraising March 24th from the Netherlands. Time is 5:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. The Zoom ID is 7512970114646. Passcode is ZQATMB. It's 8, I beg your pardon. It is passcode is ZQATM8. And the phone numbers is are 3168787159. Another number you can reach is 3164808804116. I repeat that again, 31640880416. And the international donors to go to www.ipob.international/donors. This is for those from the Netherlands. You go, you donate. Not only that, we know that there's another announcement that will be coming as we go on. That'll be coming as we go on. That we are alive today is because of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Otherwise, we would have been finished. Then for the IPOB in Canada, the fundraising. The guest will be our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, and Simon Ekpa. It will take place on Saturday, this Saturday, March 20th, 2021, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, by Zoom. Contact point. You can get in touch with Princess Joy Ochiaboto, +1 647 408 5003. And the other number you can reach is +1 437 237 3204. Collins Ogoke. That is the announcement. I have tried to link you to what we are saying, for you to investigate, for you to see where we stand, for you to see that these people are not playing. They have everything in place. I'm not talking about the violence, religious violence between the Muslims and the Christians in Ilorin. It has started. Hijab said and hijab didn't say. They will like to enforce their will on you. Now you see how they are doing it. It is a question of whether you like it or not. They will try their best. They are following the scripts of their masters. Do we understand? Do we have the capability of saying no? It will never happen. Our leader has done everything possible, and he is doing everything possible to ensure that you are safe. The ESN people are working for us, and it is our obligation to ensure that all these things must be in place for us to survive. I notice that these people are good. When they have anything that implicates them, they technologically remove them. Get them off the media so that you won't see it. They have all damaging reports. What do? They remove them. Britain is doing very good work for them. But at the end, we are going to prevail. At the end, we are going to be free. As long as we are united, as long as we understand the dangers we are facing, as long as we understand that the land belongs to us, as long as we understand that we are no longer going to betray our ancestors, as long as we understand that the land belongs to us, what are we doing to protect it? What are we doing to ensure that our generation to come and all that goes with it are put in place? We have no reason to continue to be in this situation. Somebody cannot come from Europe to detect for you. They continue to give you aid to deceive you. And we are good at begging. We are good at taking cheap stuff, free, cheap. The vaccination we talked about. Have you seen? No, I'm not going to talk about today. I'll leave that to go. I'll let it go today. Our people must be awake. They must be awake. I will open the phone line now because I'm done with the announcements. And we will continue with our leader's speech, like said, throughout the week. Our women will be on the air. No. Now, waiting to happen is tomorrow. And I'll take this opportunity to remind all of you that when we say now waiting to happen, it is a special program. It is a special program. We must respect our people, those that cannot speak Oyibo. We address them in broken English. Then your dialect. I don't think that that's too much to ask. If you want to call and you start speaking English, don't say I'm rude or anything. I will turn it off. because that day, tomorrow, is the only day they have to enjoy. And you see that people enjoy the program. So if you're come prepared that you will either speak in your dialect or broken English. Unless there's an extra circumstances, then I can waive it. Then I can say, okay, go ahead. After all, most of us speak English. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Mazi Maimanugonejika. I'm calling from Washington, D.C. I'm from Amibo. Amibo is Nolo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaja of Ipob. Mazi, thank you for all you do every morning. Thank God Almighty for Mazi Namdekano. As I am calling again to talk to our people, the Biafran, the lovers of freedom, having known now the situation of Nigeria, because it is to your tent, O Israel. The Oduduwa are rising up every day. Every day, Oduduwa, they are not playing at all. Same thing with the Middle Belt. These Middle Belters, you have more than 5 million of their people that are living in a refugee camp. Yes, these people that are living in a refugee camp are not going back to their village again. Their village have been taken over by the Fulani. And they have agreed. I saw a write-up by a young man, a Middle Belter, and then they have drawn the line on the sand that there is no way that they cannot defend themselves. So now that we have Biafra, it is true that these guys have declared Biafra. It is a sign to show you that the Biafra is coming. But I will not be anyway. We cannot, there are very few. When you see all these people that are making noise and then distracting us, there are not up to 50 people. But these are the 50 people that have access to media. So I am begging our people for them to contribute more to our media. I am begging our people, we need transmitters everywhere. Because with the level contribution that we made in the media, this is the reason why Nigeria is disintegrated today. Believe me. Talk less of when we just make more donation to this media, and then our voice, the voice of Nnamdi Kanu, is heard all over Nigeria. There are a lot of places now that we don't have any transmitter at all. So it is good for us just to invest in this media, because by hearing our word, that means that our work will be made easier. And this is what it is. Again, for our security, for the security, this is the only security in that country now. The security that is trusted by the people. Our security is the security of the people, by the people, and for the people. It is well trusted. Every other part of Nigeria, they are very jealous of our security. They are asking, okay, how can they do the security that we did anyway? So the issue there now is that we are begging our brothers and sisters everywhere. You find yourself abroad. We know that there are a lot of people in Nigeria that cannot be able to afford this security and the media. But for us that are abroad, please, my brother, just no matter how little it is very recurrent payment. What you have to do is go to the website www.ipob.usa.org/donate. It's very simple. It's not complicated. When you didn't make any payment, that does not mean, it doesn't mean that, it is complicated to make the payment, or you don't have access of where to make the payment. That is because you have made the determination that you don't want to help. You know exactly that what we are doing it for your security. You know that all these sleepless nights, everybody, including H.SERVICE Alozie and every other person that is broadcaster, all these their sleepless nights, all the time they are investing in this, we are doing it for our security. So please, the only thing you have to do, from the comfort of where you are, then what you have to do is go to the Google. When you go to the Google, then you type in there www.ipobnusa.org/donate. www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. It's very simple, not complicated. When you just type in there, then it will pop up, and then when it comes up, it will ask you how much do you want to donate. We're not asking for more. Kobo, uego, kobo. You see, this simple kobo, you see, it is money, no matter how little it is. Why not go ahead and try it now as I'm talking? Why not try it? If you try it and then it didn't let you through, then you go to the same website and then you make a call to all the coordinators, and then we can put you through. And that is what it is. Try it. You heard all these things that we say every day. Go ahead and try and see if your guide will go through. That is what you do. So www.ipobinUSA.org. If you want to make donation to ES, and you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org. If you want to say thank you to Nnamdi Kanu, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org. If you want to make donation to Biafra, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org. Mazi, thank you. www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. Thank you, Mazi. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much. And the call number +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Chukwuemeka mmadụ niile chaha anyị dakwara n'aha ya Chukwuemeka abịa ya dịrị anyị niile ebe o ji aka tupuchi anyị sitekwa n'aka Dede Nnamdi Kanu na-akpọlatachi anyị Dede Nnamdi Kanu Dede jisi ike Dede Nnamdi ma ya hapụgala ihe niile anyị na-emetụrụ if you don't abandon anything you have in this life and follow our leader now, you cannot make heaven. This is the problem. This is the illusion to the first. I want to know very bad. This is the reality. Fulani want to take our land. Chukwuemeka and again Fulani their own place. Let them go their place and stay. Chukwuemeka and again Yoruba their own place. Let them go their state. Likewise, I was if we slack, Fulani have taken our land, and we will no longer have any place to stay on this planet Earth. You are in Lagos, you are in Abuja, you are in America, anywhere. This will become wonderful. What kind of market Dara. Madam, the can go to Maka. I can't have gas and get the Biafra. Genesis chapter 17. That's study it. And let's go. Let Adeboye. Let Joe Biden. Let every human being on this planet go and study it. Genesis chapter 17. Do you see from verse 1 to end? 5. What 5 to 1? Verse 2. From verse 9 to verse 14. Verse 18 and verse 19. Very, very important. If they do 24. My dear, you bet. Hey, on your phone, I hate to put out a magazine. They do 24 guys, whiter than snow. My dear, you bet. Give so nice to the car to put with enough time for you. That is. That's right. I want you to put the other people. My corporate project people to carry out. I don't want to get back in the get there. I have to be careful. I want to put up for the one. Yeah, who is the most? I am Naga. I want to tell my couple of days women. They know what they are. I want to go up. Who to a couple of one over one year for 1 year. For 1 year, look at
if that relieves your tension, that's fine. let those that want to hear hear. We have spoken enough. Every day we come to repeat the same thing. Every day we caution you about what is happening, how to be vigilant and protect yourself. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? For you to save yourself, for you to be aware, for you to be conscious and save yourself, is that a crime? Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Alozie.
Welcome, go ahead. Good morning to you too. Mm-hmm.
My name is Chukwuemeka. I'm a native of Ishago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet you once more, Alozie, for all your effort every day. Our leader, Mazin Ambekano, for a time like this. I want to talk about the $1 billion given to the Northeast. What is going on in Nigeria with all these United Nations and European Union as a British evil country? All this plan is working towards British. British are the key of trouble in Nigeria. This $1 billion, the people who approve this money are corrupt. They are sharing this money with corrupt Fulani in Nigeria. And they will debit the money from the account of the United Nations. And this money will not even go to where they use the name to approve this money. That is exactly what is going on. Because this group of people who approve this money are corrupt with Nigeria. And that is why they are not ready to say anything about what is happening in Nigeria. What they are interested in, what they are getting here. Last time I will need to say that some major medias collected over $50 million just to close their mouth and their eyes for what is happening in Nigeria. It's food. This is whole on earth. That is their headquarters. That is their headquarters. And anybody who are praying for Nigeria is Satan. If you are say you are a man of God in Nigeria, you are praying for Nigeria, you are Satan. You are not worthy to call a man of God. Because this name called Nigeria is the worst thing that can happen to humanity. It is very, very bad for somebody to come up and say he's a man of God and he starts praying for Nigeria. And for somebody to continue talking about Nigeria by this time. Lai Mohammed, his name is lying, is a liar. And he will die shamelessly for being a liar. Because any liar his portion is hellfire. He's acting according to his name. Fulani is worse than South Africa. They have no home. They are wandering from one country to another, creating trouble, kidnapping people, collecting money, destroying houses, making sure that any movement that any country makes to move forward in Africa, they draw them back and destroy them so that they start from beginning. So anything to talk about Nigeria, anybody saying it is devil. Is not supposed to call a human being. Nigeria is evil and it will remain so. Thank you very much. I greet you once more, Master Alozie, for all everything you are trying to give to your people every day. Thank you very much. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you. Thank you very much. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
I greet you, Master Alozie.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you, my fellow brothers and sisters, Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, Chukwuemeka Alozie, to be with us. My name is Chukwuemeka from Alozie. The creator of heaven and earth, for his abundant love towards his children. He will not allow us to be destroyed by our enemies. And that's the reason why we will continue to glorify his name and praise him. His remains the tools which he used in this generation to stop the enemies for their evil activities. I want to say, all Biafrans all over the world, we must continue and win. Yes, the evil ones will continue to fight. They will put effort to stop what we are doing, which they have done. But we can see it, they are falling by the side of what the mighty hand of Chukwuemeka remains the pillar of what we are doing. Mazi, I want to talk on this so that our people will continue to have it in mind. I continue to say that there are two sides of Bible prophecy. One is good, while the other one is bad. As humans that is living on planet Earth, we need to ask ourselves a question. Am I in the bad side of that Bible prophecy fulfilling? Am I playing the role of the good side? When you ask yourself this question, then the answer is somewhere for you to find it. According to what is recorded in the book of Matthew chapter 24 verse 10, that place mentioned categorically, it describes about the saboteur that we are facing today. Though that we call it betrayers. Yes, betrayers are saboteurs. If this word of Chukwuemeka that was recorded for decades of years, mentioned that, not surprised to experience it, but the question that we all need to ask ourselves, which role am I playing this time? Which side of Bible prophecy am I fulfilling this time? Is it the good one or the bad one? Yes. Christ, Yahweh Yeshua, some of us know him as Jesus Christ. He describes so many characteristics that our people who live in this earth will be slain and have to be the time. If you call yourself as a betrayer or sometimes appreciate what you are doing the work of devil, you are fulfilling the bad side of Bible prophecy. You better repent. Because there is a portion for all the evil ones, those who are doing, those who love evil. There is a portion for them. I'm saying this because when we appreciate good, good will come to us. When we see evil, then we see good, because we appreciate people that they are for what they are. Come to us like giving us this honest man, and he saying it. Anyone that is fighting him, you are fighting him, and you never succeed. You can our brother, which you manage. I'm like I make no longer ask Snake, and you can never suffer here. I'm I don't. You can use your phone. And then you back. Once the military car from Moneca. Mone, Bonoman, only guy was it. My only I'm with them on Madame Mother, he said, when you is one day, IPO. Again, what he had to Kita, Ndi Ebuji, one and a half on the Abrondi, Facebook IPOD. I know you, Chukwuemeka Alozie, no Yela, no Yeluno, no Yerendini, no Puslike, I have also Kayanaba. I have one Kayanaba. I have a strong Muroman Kayanajo. You can have it. I'm a teenager. Bonia, I would sleep, Uru. Ya uruna bayabo mbonke nwere onwe ga izute anyị ka o si ozu adụli anyị enwe mmeri n'oge na-adịghị anya ahụ isi ike na ezi nchekwaba ka anyị na-arịọ n'isi onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya kwudosie ike maka onye anyị na-ekene unu sie n'ike. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ugo. Thank you. The call number is +1 484 0848 +1 484 0848. There are lots of us that are very active in ensuring about our survival, in ensuring that we get Biafra. If you're not amongst us, then what are you waiting for? For those of you that are blind, you are living in danger. You see that danger unfold in your presence every day. And you're not making any effort. You see the people making the effort to avert that danger. You don't embrace them. Rather, you are calling on those that are responsible for the problem to come and save you. Does that make sense? You see those that are responsible for your problem. Those are the ones you are calling to come and save you. The same Fulanis that are killing you, those are the ones you run to and say they are your brothers. You want them to be in the same country with you. And they tell you one Nigerian, you believe them. Do you see the mentality of our people? The people killing you are the ones that live with you. The Obianos live with you, and the Fulanis live with you. And see, they have two things in common. Birds of the same feather flock together. And you, the victim, instead of running to the other direction to safeguard yourself, you are squarely begging them to come and save you. Does that make sense? When are we going to wake up? This is typical. It is common with our people. It is very common. Somebody is killing you, raping your women, butchering you. And what do? you turn around to go and call on that same person to come and save you, it then means you don't know your enemies and your friends or your brothers. You are delusional and confused. What do we gain from it? What do we do to change the situation? What do we have to do? It is our job. It is our problem. We must solve it by ourselves. Nobody else will do it for us, but we have to. Our leader have continuously called on us to believe in ourselves. Are we following what he's saying? Are we understanding what he is saying? These are the things that we must, as human beings, as people under pressure, these are the things we must adhere to, listen, and follow directions. Nothing more, nothing less. It is our future. It is the future of our generation, the children we give birth to. We have nothing for them because the one we have, we've not preserved it. We've not checked on it. We've not tried to ensure that we are protecting our children, our future generation. The only thing you do is to watch your brother being beheaded. The head is somewhere else and the body is somewhere else. And at this juncture, we will be ending the program. Tomorrow is now waiting to happen. It is a program made for you, those that cannot speak English, those that cannot understand English, but broken English, that will be your day. Speak in your dialect. Tomorrow, now waiting, they happen. So that is the way it is. As of now, the phone line is off, and we will continue again tomorrow.
Good evening, wonderful people, great dear friends, wherever you are on the face of this very planet. Once again, we welcome you to our live presentation on this glorious platform, this radio Biafra, on this day, Wednesday, the 3rd day of March, in the year of our Most High Elohim 2021. The time now is exactly 3 minutes past 7 p.m. in the blessed land of Biafra, 3 minutes past the top of the hour, regardless of where you are, where you're listening to us from. I welcome each and every one of you. And as I welcome you, please try as much as possible to welcome those around you. Because I am not able to come to you live on Facebook, my private page, and my fan page, because anytime they know there are difficult issues to be dealt with and that I'm going to preach, they look for a reason to suspend my account for even a few more days. That's what they do now on a regular basis. I do not blame them, but my only prayer is that all those people working for Facebook from different ethnic nationalities around the zoo, may Fulani, Janjaweed, bandits locate you and your family. The day they will find you and your family, you will understand the importance of the work that IPOB is doing. You will then appreciate the enormity of the task regarding awareness that Radio Biafra is here to propagate. It is for your own safety, but some of you will not understand because you're black people and you do not reason very well. But here we are doing all we can to ensure that our people can reason very well. And I'm glad to say that they are beginning to reason well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. Not minding the shenanigans of Facebook and their likes, we are transmitting live and direct to the entirety of humanity this very evening, morning, noon, or night, depending on where you are, because we are on IPOB community radio. It doesn't cost you anything. We know that some people, or should I say most areas in Nsukka, they are listening to us this very evening in the blessed land of Biafra. We are also on Radio Biafra app. We are on TuneIn. We are on FM. We are on satellite. We are everywhere. And also, we are on Twitter. If you go to @Nnamdi, you will be able to follow this very event. This very evening, we have come here to preach the gospel of truth, the gospel of enlightenment, the gospel of hope. Because right from the onset, we have remained whiter than white and whiter than snow, unblemished. Unblemished. That is why every endeavor, every venture that we dabble into, insofar as this restoration is concerned, Chukwuemeka has always been there to bless us. And things are happening today thanks to the grace of Almighty in our lives, because we are clean and shall continue to be so until Biafra is restored and beyond. My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the largest mass movement on the face of this very earth. Those who were born to restore Biafra. Those who do not listen or pay attention to any distractions, they are focused on that very single objective, to restore the kingdom of heaven upon the face of this earth. To bring light where currently, should I say presently, there is darkness all across the black world. We have come to fulfill the scriptures. We have come to fulfill the will of the Father in heaven. We have come to complete that very assignment which our eternal leader started, which is to restore Biafra in our time, in truth and in every honesty. I am the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television, and by the very special grace of God Almighty in heaven himself, Chukwuemeka a servant of the wonderful people of Biafra, we are going to pray, and then after that, we shall discuss, we shall teach, we shall lecture, and also we shall prophesy if the Spirit leads us in that very direction. Do not forget your pen and your paper. And for those of you, I know that some of you stream this on Facebook. Stream it right across the entire platform that is Facebook. People have streamed it live on their respective private pages. You can go there to follow and to also read what each other is saying. But we must proceed. But before we do so, we must pray as it is customary for us here to do. And I shall pray in the language of heaven, the oldest language on the face of this very earth, the language that Britain doesn't want to hear people speak, the very language that drives away evil spirit, the very language that ensures that you cannot deceive the people. Because you can deceive the people with English language, but you cannot deceive the people with the language of the ancients. We must bow our heads. Chineke na nke pụrụ m ihe niile. Onye anyị na-akpọ ka ụtụtụ ehihie abalị. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya ka anyị ji wee hiwe isi. Onye anyị ji eme ọnụ. Onye sitere sọsọ n'okwu ọnụ ya wee hazie ọnọdụ nke mmadụ dị ndụ n'elu ụwa. Onye ihe niile o kere eke na-akpụ isi ala nye. Ọ bụ naanị gị ka mbara igwe na-egosi ọrụ aka ya. Ọ bụ naanị gị ka anyanwụ na kpakpando n'ọnwa na-erubere isi. Ọ bụ naanị gị sọsọ ka usu niile nke ime eluigwe na-efe. Ọ bụ naanị gị ka ndị mmụọ ozi na-aja mma. Ọ bụ naanị gị ka ndị okenye oru 24 na-atụ mkpọ ọlaedo n'ala ụbọchị niile na-asị na ịdị nsọ Chineke. Anyị wee na-asị na anyị ga-ebuli gị elu n'ime ọnọdụ anyị niile, agbanyeghị ihe anya ụwa anyị na-agabiga, agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro, agbanyeghị ekworo niile, agbanyeghị anya ukwu niile, agbanyeghị ntamu niile. Onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna kere ihe niile ekere eke mana nweghị onye kere ya. Ọ bụ naanị gị ka anyị na-erubere isi, naanị gị ka anyị na-akpọku. Anyị adaberewo n'ime gị wee na